Hello and welcome. Nothing is visible. Wonderful. What a way to start. All right, give us a second and I'll finish this up real quick. Is Dust still on the lines? Dust was on the lines about 5 seconds ago. Yeah, okay. Dust is here. Nice. And now I am unmuted and hopefully Dust can hear. Yeah. Nice. Let's go. Hey, how's everyone doing today? It definitely is a day today. It sure is a day. Oh, is the Discord thing working? Hold on. Say something, Dust. It's working. Let's go. Yeah, there was like that little thingy, you know, that lights up when you speak and all that. Yeah. Okay. Apparently nothing else is working on my end though. Let me fix that. Bam. Okay, I am visible now. And last but not least, the drawing itself. Let's see if we can get that on. Aaron T, yo. Chozo, yo. Yeah, it's great. No. I'm gonna just move the freaking desk up. It doesn't freaking move. Damn it. Yeah, I have plans for things to draw today, but I am willing to deviate from those plans if anyone has any suggestions. No. Well, not when you say it like that. Now I'm just being contrary. Oh, there's no music either. Ah, oh, frick, man. That's so strange. No, that seems to give me like an Amelia Earhart vibe when put together. Like, for some reason. And then deviating too, right? Like, I don't know, it's just the first thing I thought of when you said those words. Now it's just getting dark. That's what we're doing. We've gone straight into like... All right, let's put let's put some music on. There we go.
Listen to too many podcasts on because I like both airplanes and mysteries. Amelia Earhart.
Oh yeah, you know, back in like when I was a kid, we used to do those history assignments. You know, like you had to do a presentation on a person, and for some reason I picked I always picked two people. I picked either Amelia Earhart or Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That was every single time. It was always the exact same two people.
Those are two very interesting choices.
Yeah, I think it was because one time I made a presentation and like the constraints were that it had to be about somebody who was a president or something, and then that became Franklin Delano Roosevelt or whatever. And then the next one was like, oh, it has to be like a woman who did something cool or something.
Okay.
And then that one became Amelia Earhart. And then from then on, whenever I had to do a presentation on anyone, I would force it into one of those two categories and do either of those two people.
So that you don't have to redo the research?
Exactly.
Respectable.
Yeah, I mean, it worked pretty well.
Hello. Okay, my bird is here, and today he is eating a mango. He's eating a fresh mango for the first time, I think.
Come on, Aaron, let's have our own drawing co-stream. Yeah, good. You should do it.
Yeah, turn on your drawing streams, guys.
Exactly.
Okay. I have a playlist called Dark Souls Lo-Fi. I don't know what this is gonna get us, but I'm gonna... Dark Souls is the least chill game you could think of.
I mean, maybe like sitting by the bonfire, right? That's pretty chill.
Yeah, honestly, like, that is what this is. It says,
okay, it's just sitting by the bonfire. Perfect.
It says Dark Souls Lo-Fi playlist, rest at the bonfire.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. All right, this should be showing up in about 5 seconds. I'm fixing this right now. But we are doing potentially a Project Path action today. What the frick song is this?
Aaron is right. I guess Dark Souls is chill in a quiet and everything is dead and sad kind of way. This is true.
No, because you're murdering people, so it's like a lot less chill. Excuse me.
No, but you're doing it in a chill manner. You know, everything is quiet and everyone's dead and you're all sad.
I mean, so. Sure.
That's pretty chill, right?
Is that chill? Is murdering zombies? Can you ever be considered chill when murdering zombies? I feel like there's a bar here that we've already crossed, which does not lead back to the land of chillness. Is that not true?
Zombicide and chill.
I guess that's fine. You could have written a story about how FDR found Amelia Earhart. Oh. Oh. And then, like, I show up, I'm like this young kid.
Would probably write at some point historical fan fiction.
Yeah, no. I'm sure that exists. I don't even think you need to, like, I bet it's there. I bet if you go on AO3 right now, you'll find like a significant
Those
portion
about
of
finding
fanfic.
Earhart?
Well, no, okay, I don't know about that one. That's pretty.
Okay, no, of course there's historical fanfiction. Hamilton's
That's pretty
a thing.
niche. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Thing is entirely.
I forgot. How could I have forgotten Hamilton? It was such a big part of everyone's lives.
It's like a.
Hamilton's
What do you
fanfiction.
call that?
It's just, you know, very popular money-making fanfic, right? That's the whole point. I'm trying to get my drawing to show up. It'll show up, I promise.
Imagined.
That's true. It is not entirely imagined. Oh, look, okay, that's a little too big for the screen. Okay, let's fix
Okay,
that.
hold on. I should get my
about this
drawing
one?
on the screen at some point.
Nope. Okay. Anything else? Any other? How about this one? This one? No.
So, a little bit of
What?
exciting news
Stream timer. Wonderful.
for my stream
There we go. Hey,
is I
you.
was gonna say something. I am gonna be refreshing my VTuber model in a little bit.
Oh. Ho
I was
ho.
supposed to get that done this weekend, but somebody kept distracting
Okay.
me, so
Somebody.
yeah.
Wait, interesting. So what do you got planned? Now I'm curious.
Oh
Oh.
no, it's the same thing. It's still me. It's just better than the current rig that I have because now I actually know how to rig shit
Fair enough. Fair
and
enough.
draw.
Wow.
It's
Wow. You
basically-
actually you're going
it's
back
the
and
same
redoing
character.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm redoing it. I redrew everything.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be in my art style so that it's not in this weird lined style that I sometimes do.
True. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. That's gonna be fun.
And,
gonna be
and
real
it already
fun.
looks way better than what I have currently, so I'm excited for it.
Nice. I'm excited to see it.
I thought I was gonna have it ready for today, but I didn't
That's fair. That's fair.
because again somebody kept distracting me over the weekend.
Oh man. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing some of mine over again. I don't know if I would redo the whole thing just because it took so long, but there's always stuff you can improve, you know, the second time you go through something.
For sure, yeah. You learn the first time you do it, and then the second time you actually do it properly.
Yeah, agreed. I want to give my model glasses. Because
Ooh,
I've finally started needing to wear them indoors, like when I look at the screen. Like it's getting to the
Wait,
point.
what?
Yeah, usually I
Your
only
vision
wear
getting worse?
maybe by like a tiny amount. I've had pretty decent vision, but I do wear glasses all the time. So like when Dust thinks of me, Dust probably thinks of me with glasses on. But when I'm at home, I don't really need to wear them, so I don't.
This is true.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you're not wearing them. Yeah,
That's
when you're
true.
at home. Or
Yeah.
Out at your place or something.
Yeah, or if I'm like taking a test
yeah.
or something, like usually the stuff looking in front of me is like pretty close. I don't have to wear anything for it. But now it's getting to the point where
Visually impaired.
only mildly though. I know a lot of people with a lot worse vision, and I feel bad for them. So I can't.
I know those people as well.
Very fair. I gotta give myself some glasses at some point. Good day to you two. Eat some carrots. Oh, fun fact. Okay, no one asked for this fun fact, but you're getting it anyways. Fun fact, the whole carrots thing was apparently, according to a podcast I listened to, apparently the whole myth about carrots being good for you was due to, I think, World War II, when they had invented, like, radio or something. We might have even discussed this on stream before. Yeah, I think they invented, like, radio or something, and the British they kept, like, knowing where German pilots were coming from. And the Germans are like, how the frick are you knowing this? This makes no sense. And the British were like, oh yeah, we eat tons of carrots.
Yeah, I have heard of that.
yeah, I don't know if this is actually true. I think this may be incorrect, this information. But if it was true, it'd be really funny. So yeah, that's the thing. They like continually lied about the fact that they could see well. They're like, yeah, we just kind of like did our stuff, you know, we ate our carrots, we can see well, easy. And then people are like, okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the British pilots,
guys.
man, they just see really well.
Give me suggestions on what to draw today. I am gonna be drawing something Dark Souls related, but I don't know what. Last time I drew this cozy bonfire and crystal lizard. Crystal lizard? What's it called? Yeah.
Crystal lizard. Ooh.
Today I will draw something else. Of course, the big event that happened is I beat the Capra demon, but
Ooh.
it could be anything else. I don't really know what. I honestly, like, legitimately consider drawing me in that cute hat that I got. Because I got a cute hat in Dark Souls and I'm wearing it, and I'm wearing it instead of my helm, and it's so worth it.
Wait, what? Does it do like less defense or something?
Yes.
Oh.
it's pretty terrible at defending me, but it looks cute, so I wear it.
All right, describe the hat to me.
It's like my hat. It's like the hat that I always wear.
Oh,
Yeah.
that hat exists in Dark Souls?
Well, it's like apparently it's like a sorcerer's garb, and they have this little capelet and a hat, and it's really cute. And I also want to wear the capelet, but I need to wear my armor.
Interesting.
The hat is so cute, I have to keep wearing it.
Fair enough.
How good do I think I can handle drawing Bridget? Ooh, that's a great question. Should I draw Bridget?
Who's Bridget?
Bridget
Wait, wasn't
is
there?
a dragon on a bridge.
Oh.
We named
Understandable.
her, but yeah, Bridget is a dragon sitting at the end of the bridge that's keeping me from crossing it.
Nice. I feel like there was a character revealed for COTC today that's name was, her name was Bridget, maybe? I might be remembering that wrong. I don't know.
Guys, I just realized I can't type in Dark Souls Bridget and have that reference pop up. What do I type?
Dragon, I guess, on a bridge?
Souls Bridge Dragon? Yeah.
Dark Souls Bridge Dragon. That's such a strange series of letters and words to type together. I think carrots improve your night vision.
Just called the Bridge
Do
Wyvern.
they? Do they actually?
Do they actually?
I feel like I don't trust carrots to improve your vision. I don't trust them.
I think that has to be a myth, right? I think so.
Right? No?
I think we're attributing. Oh jeez. Oh, I just realized my. Oh, something's going weird. I was just streaming my desktop. That was not what I intended to do.
That's a problem. Don't trust carrots. Enjoy your glasses. Yeah, simply wear glasses. It's the easy solution. Yeah, I'd like to imagine that there's a whole bunch of people out there who really believed in it and ate a whole bunch of carrots and then got some other benefit, right? Because like, even if it doesn't improve your eyesight, I'm sure carrots do something for you.
It has antioxidants, right?
Oh, okay. I don't
Carrots
know.
have I know they have beta carotene because that's where
The
carotene
carrot?
comes from.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
yeah.
Huh.
Which is the same. Carotenoids make flamingos pink. I've had this. I think I've said this in some context before. I don't remember if it was on stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that. What? So, like, if a flamingo ate carrots, but carrots are not pink. Carrots are orange. Confused.
I mean, flamingos aren't really pink. They're kind of orange.
They are?
Flamingos are orange.
What?
Flamingos are not pink.
I've been lied to. Shrimp is
Light
orange. Yeah, that's true. Well, they're kind of
like
pinkish.
Kind of peach colored.
Oh, okay. All right, like salmon or something, salmon colored.
Yeah. Like it's an orangish pinkish color. We call them pink, but they're actually orange.
That's fair. Flamingos are certainly pink. I guess pink is not a shade of orange. That's just not true. I can't.
I mean,
How?
pink is a shade of red.
That's true. That is true.
Depending on the kind of pink, it's a shade of red, orange, or purple. So it could
good
be
point.
orange.
Yeah, good point. I guess. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
I guess I won't judge the
Alright.
oranges or the not oranges in this case.
I see the references. I will attempt drawing Bridget.
People
is
who eat too
apparently
many
called
carrots
the
turn
Hell
orange.
Piped Drake.
I love that. Wait, there was an episode of Magic School Bus back in the day, in which in which Arnold or something, I think, eats a whole bunch of
the
carrots or something. He eats something and then he like starts turning orange. And then they like go into his body to figure out why he's orange.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's cool. It's Magic School Bus. I loved it. It was so awesome.
That's unscientific though.
It's fine because the whole point of I'm also trying to open up a reference for Serenoa right now. The whole point of Magic School Bus is that they teach you science, but they do it with magic. So like,
This is true.
so like this is fine.
But then that means Arnold turning orange was part of the school bus's magic. So
I don't think
why
so
the school
actually.
bus threw him over like that?
I think it was
Did he never want
implied
to
that
do anything?
to me at least, it was implied that that part was at least somewhat scientific. Like they go in and they're like, oh, like the orange stuff is being absorbed into the cells, and then that's what's making him look orange or something like that.
But if you eat a whole bunch of carrots, do you actually turn orange?
I don't. Maybe not. Probably not. I know people
think
who eat like colloidal silver turn like blue or something, right?
this is true.
Right? So
yes.
then there's got to be something then.
I mean, carotenoids are a dye. It's also
Oh.
what makes autumn leaves red.
Yeah, if flamingos can turn pink, then humans could probably become at least a little bit orange tinged, you know?
I guess. If our main diet was carrots, maybe we'd be more orange.
All right, guys, time to eat only carrots and find out what happens next.
Time to find out. Unfortunately, I don't really like carrots.
You don't like carrots?
I know.
Carrots are great.
Scandalous.
Yeah, how dare you? Carrots are like at least all right. They're like they're not the best,
like
but
fresh carrots. I don't like cooked carrots.
oh, I can agree with that. Yes, fresh
Carrots
carrots.
are heckin' terrible. Oh
Yeah.
fresh carrots are great.
Yeah,
With
yeah, yeah.
hummus, carrot sticks. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Or like ranch. I'm a fan of carrots and ranch.
Or
Simple
ranch,
combo.
Yeah. Carrots and ranch. Carrots on like a plate with celery and other stuff.
True.
Yeah. I don't like celery.
No, same. It's like kind of bitter, isn't it?
It just has a weird.
It tastes bitter to me. Like celery,
not
it's
even
got
just
something going
bitter,
on with it.
It has a weird. It has. I don't like the celery taste.
The celery taste. It's like a
Yeah.
bitterness, I think.
I don't know if it's just like simply bitter.
It
has
is.
a celery taste. Guys,
Okay,
celery got
fine.
a celery taste, right?
No, it's like a bitterness, right? That's what makes up the celery. It's what makes up the celery part of celery. You can cook carrots with a brown sugar glaze and they're good.
Oh, I've also tried that. I think.
You have?
Our university cafeteria used to serve that.
Really? If so,
Yeah, I
I
think so,
avoided the crap out of
somewhere.
it. That sounds, I don't know if I would like that actually. Despite the fact that I love sugar and I like carrots, I feel like when you cook carrots, they just become not good.
Yeah, exactly. Just eat the carrots fresh.
Exactly. Like, why
Have
go
it
through
with
the
a dip.
effort? Not only will it taste better, it's also less work. I am
Yeah,
lazy.
Exactly. And you feel healthier because you actually feel like you're eating vegetables.
This is also true, yeah. You know, to be fair though, I feel like I prefer many ingredients in their unaltered state more than in the altered. Obviously not for things like raw wheat flour, like I wouldn't just down a bag of like flour, but but you know, like certain vegetables, fruits, etc. You could put them in like a combination thing, but then eating them raw is good too. I'm sure there's someone out there that downs entire bags of wheat flour though, I don't think. Wait, can you do that? Is that allowed? Would you like die?
Bags of flour. Isn't that like impoverished army food?
So, fun fact, in Fire Emblem 15,
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
indeed... I've spoken about this on stream before. You can indeed serve your army entire bags of raw flour, and they will eat it. And this is actually what I did, so I guess I'm being a little bit mean.
Yeah, how could you?
Also, Sarah Newt Newt, I like that. That's
Sarah
great.
Newt.
Sarah Newt Newt. Does anyone... I've actually never seen this old cartoon, but I know there is one that,
Pingu.
It's got like this little penguin in it, and the penguin makes a Newt Newt
Pingu.
sound. What's
Yes.
what's it called? Pingu?
Pengu.
Pengu? Oh, like for penguin?
Well, back where I come from, it was called Pingu, but yeah, Pingu. I think it's a. It's one of the Nordic countries makes it.
Oh.
It's some European cartoon. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
claymation, and it's freaky as fuck.
Yeah, I've seen, actually the only thing I've ever seen from that is a compilation of all of the Newt Newts. So, that's the entire extent of my knowledge.
I remember watching that show when I was small dust, and I remember being terrified.
Terrified?
About all, yeah.
But it's a nice little penguin, probably. I actually have no idea what else goes on this show.
I don't know. It's terrifying in the way that like Teletubbies kind of is.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Teletubbies hits that boundary of like, what do they call it? Uncanny Valley?
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, that's the one.
Something about Pengu is just so strange.
I agree.
don't know, Pengu is uncomfortable in a way different from Teletubbies, but it is like a similar genre of discomfort.
I mean, it's not bad though. Like it's like cute, but also penguins are pretty animals.
It's odd. the fact that it's claymation somehow adds to its oddness.
Oh, fair enough.
Everything just like sticks to everything. Everything is fluid.
Also fair. Yeah,
It's
as a
really
kid,
freaky.
yeah, fair enough. I guess I've seen it as an adult, and as an adult, I was like, this is strange, but I could see why kids like it. You know what I mean?
As a kid, I thought this is strange. I don't know how anyone enjoys this.
I guess it looked alright. No, okay, I don't know. As a kid, I was.
It's fine for
yeah.
the most part. Some scenes are a little freaky, I think.
Okay.
I just remember being freaked out. I actually remember very little of the actual content. But
That's
I think
fair.
it was just Pengu and his mischief and shenanigans with his family.
Also fair. Yeah,
It's
many of these
also,
things I
it
didn't
doesn't
see as a
have any
kid. That's the
voices.
problem. I feel like I would have stronger opinions if I watched them as a kid, but in the time bubble, we did not have things like TV. So I didn't watch any of these. I did
You were
know
too young for
Teletubbies pretty young,
Pengu.
I think, actually. Other than
Was
that.
Shaun the Sheep? Isn't Shaun the Sheep also pretty
What's
old?
Shaun the Sheep?
It's another cartoon. I
Oh.
think it's animated, like 2D animated cartoon, question mark. I
Is
didn't
that
watch
like
Shaun the
Wallace
Sheep, but
and Gromit or something? Like, it
that
gives
is
me
a
this...
that is another freaky claymation series. God, why all these? Oh, you know when Wallace and Gromit go to the moon and they get all the cheese?
They do what now?
That's an episode. They go to the moon because
Oops.
they run out of
There we go.
cheese and then they go to the moon and the moon is made out of cheese because apparently that's a popular human myth. Oh, Shaun the Sheep is stop motion? Oh. Never mind then. I thought it was a
Yeah. Is
animation for
Shaun the
some
Sheep
reason.
the same thing as Wallace and Gromit? Like, I'm getting the same vibe from it for some reason. I feel like I know this.
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Oh, Bananas in Pajamas. I know that one. Yeah.
I don't know bananas in pajamas.
It's Australian, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that does make sense.
I know people in Australia, and that's why I know Bananas in Pajamas. Wait, is it actually Australian? The Wiggles is Australian, I know that. But I feel like the only context I've had for Bananas in Pajamas is in Australia.
Guys, I'm sorry. I can't work on my drawing right now because my bird is really enjoying the scritches. I'm scratching him with my Apple Pencil, and he's really liking it. So
Aw, too
I
cute.
can't use my pencil.
All right. Bird is now the true leader of stream. Bird runs the stream.
Also, I can't think of a good of an interesting composition for Bridget, so I'm gonna elect not to draw her. I can make a really cool composition of just like looking down the bridge, but that's been done a million times, I think. So let
Fair.
me try to draw something unique. Maybe let me look up the Copper Demon.
Also, to the people who are talking about raw potatoes, have you actually eaten raw potatoes? Because NGL, they're not bad.
They're not terrible, yeah.
They're not bad. Like, take a bite out of a raw potato. It's bad for you, so don't take too many bites out of it. But take like a little bite out of it. It's good. It's not bad at all. Maybe Lin was a general in her past life. Listen. If I were a general, would I have eaten the same food as... Actually, probably yes. Okay, but like... If I were a general, would I press the apocalypse button? Also, probably yes. Frick, damn it. The French don't call them apples of the earth for nothing. Exactly, pomme de terre, right? Yeah. They're like apples, but they're earthy. That's not even a lie, that's actually it.
Isn't there a genetic like splicing of potatoes and tomatoes?
Why would you do that? Hold on, that one doesn't make sense to me.
It totally does. It's called a pomato, and
Okay.
above ground it has tomatoes, and the roots have potatoes.
Okay. But like, I guess that makes sense. So you don't eat them both together or anything. You just get them both.
No. The
Okay.
roots aren't like merged.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
They're
like,
all
what?
fused together.
Fusion, huh?
Yeah, it's just two different things in two different places. It's pretty cool,
Okay, fair. I guess that's like, it saves on plant growth. You can...
I guess. Although I don't know how viable or sustainable that is.
They're both in the nightshade family. Is that not like the family of poisons? Aaron, I don't know, man. This is
yeah,
sounding
I think-
sketch by the day.
There is a deadly nightshade, but I think there's
Yeah.
other nightshades that are like safe to eat.
Oh. Okay. I mean, nightshade as a name just already sounds like it shouldn't be used to eat things. You know, like you feel like if you're given something called nightshade, like don't eat it, you know?
Oh,
Maybe
is it
not.
just a grafting? Okay, that makes sense.
I am German,
Yeah,
of course I have
impressed
nibbled
that
on
you
raw
were able to
potatoes.
make
Cuddles off to try it.
Gene spliced potato tomatoes.
Yeah, apple seeds have cyanide in them, and I know this from reading Detective
Yes.
Conan.
I believe to kill someone with apple seeds, you would have to eat about a cup of them.
Oh.
Which
Wait,
is a
that's
lot
not
of
even that
apple
much. Shit.
What do you mean?
That's not a lot, yeah. Like, you take like a good cup of like apple seeds, right? That seems like it's a perfectly reasonable amount to procure on your own.
I guess.
Yeah, if you were, like, looking for
you'd try
poison.
Getting a cup of apple seeds.
I mean, how much is a cup, really? I don't know. This is a term
Apple
of
seeds are
measurement.
tiny.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they are pretty small. Okay, like let's say you get a cup of them, right? Like just eat a bunch of apples over your whole life and then like slowly collect a cup and then you have enough for 1 dose of poison. Easy.
So you need to plot murder since you're like young enough to eat apples or old enough to eat apples.
Yeah, pretty much. Just start working on that murder plan early, okay? You know, kids,
Yeah, you never know when you're gonna want to murder someone, and when that opportunity comes up, you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to be empty-handed, right? You want to be ready. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Exactly. Perfect.
Again, this attention whore is.
Now. Don't be rude to your poor burb. This is a drawing stream, bold words.
It's a fucking drawing stream. Get off of my iPad and stop pecking my hand.
Oh, man. They are both Nightshade? Okay, apparently...
You think we're playing? You think we're playing?
Hold on, come back. There we go. Apparently, tomatoes and potatoes are indeed the same type of plant, which is just very scary to me.
Lefon brings up a good point. I think I would have an easier time killing someone by throwing the apples at them at that point. Which is true. Okay,
but like it wouldn't be as undetectable, right? Like when you start doing the murder, you want to make it so that no one figures out you've done the murder, right? Like that's like the whole point, right? And like if you go about just chucking apples at someone's head real hard, like it may accomplish your purpose, but I guess you could. You know what? That's fair. Has anyone tried this? Not in real life, in I don't know, Tears of the Kingdom or something. You know what? Yeah, you could. In Tears of the Kingdom, you could stick an apple. You could stick an apple to like your arrows and bam, murder weapon. You probably could not make yourself a poison, but you know, that's probably not a thing you should do anyways, even in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yo, apple percent speed run.
Apple percent, let's go. I want to do those stupid speedruns. Like, that's something I really want to do. First, a normal Octopath speedrun, and then after that, like, the really stupid speedruns. Where, my favorite...
really cute fan art of the Capra Demon.
Oh. Also, the words Capra Demon, I'm not sure what you're saying there, but it sounds nice.
Yeah, it does. It's like a goat adjacent creature. So.
Oh, like Capricorn. Ah.
Like Capricorn, yeah.
Yeah, okay, understandable.
I did not figure out on my own. Somebody had to tell me.
Also fair. If you force feed someone an entire apple at once, and then you leave the corpse in the woods, the wild animals probably clean up the apple. This is starting to sound like a Detective Conan mystery. Aaron, I know you've read Detective Conan. Is that one in there? Like, at this point. This is how Detective Conan works. It's great because there's like a good 100+ murder mysteries to the point where some of the main characters start to question. They're like, Conan, you've been around for a lot of murder mysteries.
You know, if you're on every murder scene, you might just be.
Yeah, people are like, you know, why is this elementary school child at every freaking murder that happens? Self-invented, never tried or tested. Gosho Aoyama, call me. Hey, they'll hire you for the next movie or something, Aaron. And Gosho Aoyama is the author of Detective Conan for anyone who hasn't read the series. It's very good. It's very, very good. One of my favorites. In another universe, that's how Newton died. Just by apples. I would believe that too, actually. I bet somewhere out there is a world. A parallel world.
An apple falling thing, like...
It's not real, right?
To have happened?
No. I don't think that's real.
Yeah.
There's no way that's real.
For the flavor. It's historical fanfiction.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's more like historical meme, isn't it? I feel like fanfiction needs to be longer.
Historical meme.
Yeah, historical meme. Like something that was memed upon back in the olden days.
Yeah, I heard Newton discovered this thing called gravity when an apple fell on his head.
What would a detective show with triangle strategy characters be called? There is actually there is a straight up chapter in Triangle Strategy where you play detective. Like it's actually canon. It happens in the game. It's very fun. Let's go. Stop saying all my chats are myths. I'm sorry, Tom Rules. I could be wrong about this.
Carotene is a myth. Newton's apple is a myth. What else is a myth?
What next? What else will be a lie? All right, let's hear the joke. Mask, go for it. Yeah. I have no idea. Wait, detective show with triangle strategy characters. This is gonna be something I'm gonna go like, oh, why didn't I think of that?
Joke. I thought that was like a legitimate question.
No. It's Sarah Noir.
Ah.
God damn it. I predicted I would say
so
God damn it, and I did.
terrible.
SMH.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Uh,
I have this.
it's
I
another
have this
color.
really neat thing.
Oh, right.
That
Dark
is
brown.
a posable, tiny mannequin. I am gonna use that.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I need to
I
get
haven't
one of
used it in a
those.
long time.
How much does one of those cost? Because I freaking want one. At this point, I've been doing so many poses and being like, oh, I wish I had a reference.
Off of a discount store, like if you're willing to wait a good few weeks for it to arrive,
I've waited years. I can wait
like
weeks.
$50 for a female and male set.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. The bad ones are like $10 or something. That's also not too bad.
The bad ones are not that bad either. Like
Yeah.
I have a bad one.
No.
Yeah. It's kind of like it feels a little fragile. You have to be a little careful with it, but it works.
That's fair.
Pose it.
I mean, as long as it
All
works,
the-
right? Oh,
All
shit.
the joints are accurate. Like it doesn't look weird.
Also true. Lin has free models here in chat. I didn't know y'all were starting a new career, chat. Bring it. Only models I'm familiar with are neural networks. That's right, I'm a true nerd.
Wow.
They can lack range of motion. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. I guess any
Guys,
like
this
model.
Is not Dark Souls. This is Neon
What?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
What?
Why is this coming out? Yeah, it's Cruel Angel's Thesis. Why did this?
Oh. I forgot you were playing that playlist. Didn't you know that Dark Souls is simply an Evangelion video game? SMH. It's not. I promise I know what Evangelion is. Evangelion is one of the few anime that I think like everyone considers a classic, but I just haven't seen.
I also haven't seen it.
Yeah. I'm behind the times. I think Sonagi tried to convince me to watch it like a good many, many years ago, and I did try, maybe. I don't actually think I got very far. I heard it's good, though. Yo, Iron, thank you for the resub. Heck yeah.
One of the great
Let's
classics.
go. It is one of the great
So
classics.
I hear.
Along with Death Note and Full Metal Alchemist, and apparently now Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's done.
Isn't Evangelion like way older than those two?
No, wait, is it? Is it like the era before? Death
think
Note is pretty
so.
old, isn't
It's
it?
true. I don't know about Death Note, but
Huh.
yeah,
FMA.
Evangelion feels older to me. But
Yeah?
what do I know? Oh my God, Iron! Thank you
Actually, I have
so
no
much
idea.
for the-
I need to
for
go
the
look.
sub. I didn't even see you there.
You are here to say. Well, now let's hear it. NGE was 1995. Ah, okay. So Yu Yu Hakusho is older than that, but One Piece is much newer than that. Actually, believe it or not, One Piece started in 1997. So that's actually strange. I didn't know that. Huh. TIL. Death Note was 2006. I would not have thought that. What? I thought Death Note was like the same era as One Piece. That's crazy. I never really bothered looking it up, I guess. Did you know that in Armored Core 6 you can set the stars on fire? Actually, I feel like
hell
you
yeah.
you may have mentioned that before. I feel like I do know this because I remember saying, aren't the stars already on fire? Can you set them on more fire? Can you explode stars?
True, aren't the stars already on fire?
Can you explode them further? Because that's kind of cool. It's always nice to be able to set things on fire, right, folks? Right?
Right?
Iron goes crap. No, I love having... Wait, no, just arson in chat now.
Arson!
Stars being on
Everybody
fire is always a
arsonized.
great thing. Arson on our list? Yeah, everyone arsons. It's all good. It's all normal. I also just
Demon is
realized...
only like
Huh?
twice as tall as you, right? Hold on, I'm trying to get
Oh,
some
the goat demon.
perspective here.
Yeah.
Only like twice as tall as you. It's not like giant.
Only twice as tall as you. That's really tall. What the hell? What are you talking about?
I mean, there's a giant ass dragon at the end of a bridge. So,
Oh.
you know.
Also fair. Everything is basically
Actually,
the
I don't
same
even
era
know
as
if
One
it's
Piece.
twice
Is
as
One Piece.
tall. It's just slightly large.
Oh my gosh. Damn, you're right though.
Yeah, it is just slightly large. Okay, it's not as tall as I'm drawing it here.
Okay, when did Detective Conan start? That's what I want to know.
Oh, that one's old too, isn't it?
But I don't think it's older than like... actually, it's older than One Piece, but it's not older than like Hakusho, I think. Right? Right? There's no way.
I don't know. I don't know my anime timelines, mostly because I've watched none of them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point. You should watch the One Piece live action. It's actually really good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, Angio. I was like, oh, it's kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, but wackier.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. That's the vibe I get from it. The B-21 has had its first flight. Ooh, that sounds cool. I actually don't know much about... Yeah, I guess Dust would know more about airplanes. The B-21? Is that a plane of some sort? Yeah, YYH is 1990 manga. I think it ended by like 1994. They finished the whole thing.
Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider. Oh, wait, yeah, I have seen this. It had its first flight.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, 3 days ago. Huh.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it looks like somebody cut it out of, like, cardboard.
Oh, it actually...
It's very plainer. I mean, it looks high-tech as fuck, but it also looks flat.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was imagining a cardboard plane, so, you know.
No.
Aw. Damn it. Only real anime you've watched are Code Geass and Gundam. Ah, okay. Have you watched Gurren Lagann, Iron? I think you'd like that one, actually. I recommend you Gurren Lagann.
I'm gonna have to put my bird away, or else I'm not gonna get anything done this stream.
Put your bird away. Send the bird home. What's Get Benched? Get Benched is a reward where I time you out for a minute. You can experience what it feels like to be a strategy game character that gets benched. That's it. That's the only thing. Would you like to be benched? Good times. Better hope you have a cool hat. In Tactics Ogre, the only thing keeping you in the game is a cool hat, right, Aaron? Oh man, good times. Yeah, okay, yeah, you have seen it. Believe in the me that believes in you. Yes, that's where that quote comes from. Gurren Lagann. Believe in the me that believes in you. This is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Nice. I love that quote so much because it like makes sense out of context, but then it also doesn't make sense out of context.
I can finally fucking draw.
Yeah. Drawing in my drawing stream? It's out of the question.
Oh, the copper demon is 9 feet tall? That's not even that tall.
Oh, that's not that tall at all. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's tall for a human, but like...
Yeah, it's definitely tall for a human, but... Yeah, it is only like slightly taller than you then, I guess.
There you go. Detective Conan is 94? What? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
like as in like
old.
1994? Yeah, I guess. I didn't expect that actually. Yo, Marshall, thank you for the resub. Yo, 6 months. Let's go. Heck yeah.
Hey.
You've hit the point. You get the green thing now. There's like a little green thing. It exists. The little badge, you know, the badge is green.
You got the green thing.
You got the green thing. I hope it's not those slimes that they used to throw on people in Nickelodeon, you know, the green... No?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no one else knows that.
The getting slimed.
Yeah, the little slimed thing. So, fun fact, in Serenoa's official artwork, he's wearing dark black gloves. In his sprite, he has his hands bare. Which one do I pick? Which one do I hecking pick?
Gloves are cool.
Gloves are cool, that's true. But would it clash with the currently existing colors? Not if I make the handle of the sword silver, which it kind of already is. Let's go for it. Maybe. The Game of the Year awards are stupid? Yeah. Yeah.
Aaron, thank you. Aaron says, no, Dust, gloves are warm. Thanks for the insight.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You are being so unattractive right now.
Okay, let's just kind of outline this thing a little bit more. They remade the first episode of the anime as a special. Which anime? Were we talking about? Were we talking about Hakusho or are we talking about Detective Conan? I feel like based on Aaron T's love of Detective Conan, maybe it's Detective Conan, but I could be wrong.
Conan.
Okay, Detective Conan, I guessed right. Let's go.
O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien, exactly.
Detective Conan O'Brien.
He's called...
It's the same stuff, but he's just really starting.
He's just really... Oh man. No, Detective Conan is named that because of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
I know that.
Yeah. It makes sense, I promise. I understand. It makes sense.
Isn't it like he just turns into a child, gets caught one day, he's in a library and he just looks behind him and he's like, oh yeah, my name's definitely, Conan!
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
And then his last name is Edogawa, which is the alias of the Japanese author that, like, either was the same person as Edgar Allan Poe or like kind of almost impersonated and decided to base their name off of Edgar Allan Poe. It's like part of the Japanese pronunciation of Edgar Allan Poe. So it's like Edogawa and then Allan Poe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's two author names in one. How do I do the dark black? Let's put that somewhere else. Let's put this one up here. Bam. Done.
You know what I started reading and never got to finish and really want to get back to is Murder on the Orient Express.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. That's a fun one.
It was. I started reading it in the library and then I had to go.
That's sad. Have you seen the movie?
No.
Okay, good. So you don't like know the answer.
No.
Okay, we won't tell anything. Yeah, the Game of the Year awards were definitely a thing. We've talked about this on the Discord, but I'm gonna freaking say it again. I'm so mad. Why? Octopath Traveler got nothing? Like, not even a single nomination? Like, I don't expect it to win, but like, at least put it in. Like, okay, here, I am the biggest Zelda fan. Okay, you can all agree that I am like one of the hugest Zelda fans this side of the Mississippi. Okay, but even I can say that the soundtrack for Octopath Traveler 2 was much better than the soundtrack for Tears of the Kingdom. If you had to take off one game from the soundtrack list, I would be okay with Tears of the Kingdom going away there and putting OT2 in its place. I'm still mad about the fact that it didn't get that. I understand that they did the whole like, they picked Square Enix already for Final Fantasy and they didn't want to pick another one, but like still, both games had amazing soundtracks. Like, frick it, man. Yeah, I'm still so mad. How is OT2 not on there?
What are the Game of the Year highlights? I'm not caught up.
Oh yeah, so I don't know too many of them, to be honest. I think I've been out of touch with this year's games. Particularly, I think many of them are Western games and I tend to play more of the Eastern ones. But obviously Tears of the Kingdom didn't get too much. It got like a few of them, I guess. Nominations, of course, it didn't win anything yet because winners haven't been announced. Baldur's Gate is in like every freaking category. Good for that. I think from what I've heard, Baldur's Gate 3 deserves to win. If not overall Game of the Year, then like at least Best RPG. I'm sure it's gonna get it. What games got nominated for soundtrack? I'm not actually sure. I just remember seeing Tears of the Kingdom on there and being like, wow, Tears? Really? Over OT2? But I know Final Fantasy did as well, so that was in there. Hi-Fi Rush does deserve to win music. I have not played or heard the soundtrack for Hi-Fi Rush, so can't say I can judge that. Yeah, this year just a lot of games I hadn't really known of before, I guess. Although I did see Lies of P on there like at least twice. I'm glad, because it looked really cool.
I should play that game after Dark Souls.
You should play that game. Yeah, play it and tell me how hard it is so that I know if I can play it or not. Yeah, how hard? I know Marshall's playing Lies of P or already finished maybe Lies of P. How hard is it? It's probably really hard, right? I'm down for difficult games.
And like I'm all for like Clockwork World and
yeah,
Victorian, like steampunky shit.
Yeah,
I love that. And
both Dustin and I love that aesthetic.
Yeah, the also the original story references are fun.
Yeah, and also I'm a huge fan of fairy tales, like specifically, and I heard that they're making yeah, like I've read like all sorts of freaking fairy tales. I could probably recite them from heart, like the old versions. So like yeah, the fun ones, you know. So I heard they're making some sort of a DLC or something that involves other fairy tales, and I was like, oh, fun.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I only heard rumors, but if that's true, I would be interested. Pinocchio, of course, being one of them. I actually am not as familiar with Pinocchio. I know the main story, of course, of Pinocchio.
Dude, you basically are Pinocchio.
I am Pinocchio, exactly. But Pinocchio is, unfortunately, one of the ones that wasn't in my giant book of things.
Giant book of things.
Yeah, I had a giant book of fairy tales, and I read all of them, like, multiple times. It was one of the few things I had in my... when I was in the time bubble. I had this book of fairy tales. I had a something called the Visual Dictionary, which it's not a dictionary, I promise.
I had that too.
Oh yeah, it's so good, isn't
it? What's the company that made that?
I have no idea. They had a whole company. I only ever knew of the Visual Dictionary.
I don't know. Anyway, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's a cool book right there.
It's a cool book. It's not a dictionary. What it does is it just goes over like all sorts of topics in like science. It starts with astronomy. It talks about like how the world was created and shit. Might be a little outdated now actually, but
Probably, yeah.
And then it goes on into like it does a little bit of astrology, just like, you know, to note that that's a thing. And then goes on into like other topics, and it ends. There's like a part in the middle about human biology. The biology section was huge, and I was like, ugh, all of this on biology, frick. But it was very good. Very fun book. Recommend if you like encyclopedias, I guess.
Encyclopedias.
Pikmin 4 being a strategy game is weird. That's true. Yeah, if you like encyclopedias, get the visual dictionary. If you don't, then yeah, I guess you're not gonna like it.
It's still a cool book to just have.
It's true. It was a nice book. I really liked it. No, I actually heard a lot of people, even on the Fire Emblem subreddit, saying that Pikmin 4 was gonna win strategy. Is Pikmin 4 that good? You all know I voted for Engage.
I don't know, like, I know barely anything about I don't know anything about Pikmin, is what I mean to say.
I know a little bit about Pikmin, just a tiny bit. It's like a resource management, right? No?
Wait, this isn't Dark Souls either. What is going on here? Oh yeah, this is Hollow Knight. I was like,
oh.
where have I heard this?
Pikmin 4 is that good? Actually, wait, Teaser, you played Pikmin 4? Is it good? Hollow Knight's so good. Yeah, everybody loves Hollow Knight. Heck yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Dust has played Hollow Knight on stream, and that's actually the only thing I know about Hollow Knight is from what I've seen Dust play on stream.
You should play that. It's
yeah, no, I will. I played Celeste.
Artistically very complete too.
Yeah, I played Celeste on stream ages ago. For those of you who are there, like in the first days, Celeste was the second game I ever played. I played Triangle Strategy first, of course, and then Celeste. We're just gonna do some stuff here. It might have just been a weak year for strategy. I kind of wish Engage would get something, but I guess that's fine. I know Engage isn't worth, but Engage is so good. I may be a little biased, just a tiny bit, just a smidge. I really freaking like Engage, guys. Have Pikmin 4 but haven't played it, expect it to be very good. It's a great time and has a whole theme of time management and splitting up your Pikmin to be the most efficient. Yeah, that's what I heard about it. It's like a time management type of thing.
Interesting. That sounds stressful.
That does sound stressful, but then again, I do actually kind of like those sorts of things, so maybe I will pick it up at some point.
I don't.
Yeah. Highly recommend we play Armored Core 6. Oh. Facing your problems head on. With murder. Yeah, there we go. As expected.
Oh shit, wait, I don't have a helmet on. I gotta have my cute hat.
Oh?
I accidentally drew, like, a fully armored person when I should draw a fully armored person with a head
with a hat.
Wearing a hat. With a cute
Fair.
hat. It's cute.
Also fair. Pikmin 1 gave you anxiety. It has a 30-day time limit. Oh, damn. I did not know that, actually. Wow. A 30-day time limit on a time resource what happens if you don't hit the time limit? The whole point is to go to space, right? Like, that's the point. Because you're like Olimar, and you have to go to space. No?
I don't know anything about Pikmin.
See, I'm I'm not Pokemon. I'm Pinocchio from Liza P.
Pokemon?
And Dust is literally Olimar from Pikmin.
Shit. I guess I want to play this game.
You have to play this game. I have to play Liza P, and you have to play... Wait, this is great. We're switching categories.
Like our genres are swapped.
We're swapping genres now. Pikmin horror game of the year. Everyone dies. Oh yeah, that's the thing, right? It's fine. It's normal, right? Okay, where's the silver?
How is the Dark Souls drawing? It was delayed greatly by...
Burb.
By Burb, yeah.
By the existence of Burb.
We're back in it, yeah. Burb has been banished with his piece of mango so that he can eat it. He's skeptical of anything I give him, so...
Oh, including mango? Mango's so nice, though.
I know.
Am fan of mango, although I will say the texture of mango puts me off a little bit. In terms of foods, I might even rank raw potato over mango, just because of the texture. Because I love the texture of raw potato. It's crunchy. It's got the crunch. But then, mango is like, it's stringy. I don't like it. You're stranded on a planet, need to find resources to sustain yourself. Crash on a planet, your ship breaks apart, you have 30 days worth of supplies, and then you need to get off before you die. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I remember hearing about it. Okay, and then I did say I would make these. My crazy food preferences. This is true. I tend to like foods most people do not appreciate, I'll be honest.
You just like things that other people don't appreciate. Like,
this is also true.
Lin is an underdog lover.
It's not because
Lin myself, but Lin is like just out there.
That's true, actually. Yeah, Dust does tend to prefer some things that are not the norm. I think it's for me. It's less of like, it's not because other people don't like it. It's just that my tastes tend to be strange. And then I come back and I'm like, what? You guys don't like this? And everyone's like, no. Wait, what is Oachi? What is that? Is Oachi like a dog from Pikmin? That's what I'm getting from context clues here.
A dog from Pikmin?
I don't know. I am unsure. Is the yellow dog? Is there a yellow dog in Pikmin? Oh, in Pikmin 2.
Why are you asking me?
I guess I'm asking chat. Chat informs me that it's in Pikmin 2 and 4 apparently. Or maybe only one of them.
I have been informed that there is a dog.
Oh, okay. Apparently only Pikmin 4. Nice. Yeah, if it's in Smash, I know it. If it's not in Smash, I don't know it. My knowledge of Olimar does come entirely from Smash Brothers, so that's probably not the best source. Probably not the best source. Just like my knowledge of throwing weapons came entirely from playing Fire Emblem before I threw some weapons. And then I threw some weapons and I realized, hey, every time I got mad at like Barst for missing his axe throw or something, I probably wasn't justified.
I've heard like axe throwing, knife throwing, like the weapon throwing sport is like a sport that doesn't it's a sport that doesn't discriminate between like among ages and genders and races.
You think?
Basically everyone can be equally good at it if they
I don't know. I feel like if you had more strength it would be easier to throw certain things and vice versa. No? Maybe not.
But it's not about strength though, it's about the precision.
Well, true, but like you get... So for example, if you're like chucking something real hard at an object, right? If you needed to... So you also needed to like spin the right number of times, that's the thing, right? Yeah, I've thrown knives and axes, and surprisingly enough, knives were much harder for me to throw than axes. I think this might have been because of the type of knife and axe we were given or something, but it was funny to me because in most RPG games, all Fire Emblem games included, daggers are always more accurate than axes. And hand axes tend to miss a lot. So I was sitting there and I'm like, I think my axe rate accuracy here is like better than many Fire Emblem characters, but I think my dagger accuracy is just really shitty compared to anyone in any of the RPGs I've played. So, I don't know. I don't know how they're finding it so easy.
A dagger sounds like more of a precision weapon.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if you're like really skilled at it, you could be decent, but I don't know, man. It was hard. I was like, frick.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, there's a dog in Yoshi Island? Bro, I had no idea.
Dog in Yoshi Island? Guess who hasn't played Yoshi Island ever?
I thought Yoshi was like...
only played the original Super Mario Bros.
Hey, that's a good one to play at least. I mean, if you're gonna play a Mario game, right? Like, why not that one?
Yeah, like if you're gonna play a Sonic game, just play Sonic 2.
Fair. Actually, Super Mario Bros. 2 is my personal favorite, but that's only because it's the first one I played, so I'm biased. Also because you kill the final boss because it's a frog that hates vegetables. And it also happens to have a vegetable producing machine in its like boss room, and you catch the vegetables and chuck it at him. Which like confused me for many reasons. Like, A, if you hate vegetables so much, why do you have a machine that produces vegetables right where you freaking live? And B, why are you just standing there and taking it? Like, run or something, get out.
Back to the throwing apples until you kill someone discussion.
True. We're back at it again.
Potatoes being apples of the ground discussion.
Also true. What about radishes? What are radishes?
What are radishes?
What are radishes?
Berries of the ground.
Oh shit, you might be right. Oh man. The opening for all of the I Expect You to Die games are amazing. What is that? Someone expects someone to die. We don't know who, but someone's dying. Cracks knuckles.
Die game. Is it just a game that
it's a game?
You to die?
Is it like the world's hardest game or whatever? Like, you know that game? Like there's an actual game called the world's hardest game. No one's played that? Yeah, it's like a flash game from online. Oh, no one's played this? Oh. It's like you control, it's a very simple game. You control I think a square, like a yellow square, and you have to collect these blue dots and then get to the finish line. Has no one else played this? Is it called the Impossible Game? It's called something like that. No one else knows about this. This is strange. Guys, I'll go try this out.
Like
it's an old flash game.
You know, there's an entire genre of like...
True, but this one, yeah, this one's special though. Like this one is the impossible game thing. Oh. Yeah, it's like it's well known. Like there's a whole like group of people that tried to fix this one and finish it and speedrun it and all that. No, all right, maybe someday someone will find it. I Choose You to Die is like puzzles, and you navigate and move around. Oh, that's cool. That makes sense. If I were to design a game in which one was trying not to die, I would definitely make it puzzle themed. But this is because I think I would be better at that myself, and not because of any actual reason. Will I summon for Prim and Tressa X? Oh, that's a tough one. So here's the thing, right? Like, when do we think Ursted and Strabo are coming out? Because I think Ursted, Strabo, and like maybe Leon Vestral are the next on my must-have list. So I should maybe save for them. And I do technically already have... Yeah, I know Prim and Tressa X are next. But like, I don't have enough to actually guarantee either of them, and I'm not going to pay, so... I don't think I'll be getting them. No, it's unfortunate. I gotta save up so I can pull... I need to spend... Like, when the Live Alive banner comes around, I will be spending, like, all of my rubies on them. Because for me, at least, I'm pulling on characters I like and not characters that are necessarily good. I think that's how you should play any game. And then, like, the fun of it is... Don't just get the best unit and, like, you know, wreck the game. Although that is fun, too. My fun is, like... Get any unit you want. And then try to make them good if you can, or like come up with a strategy for it. It's a little harder in gacha games, obviously. The good units are going to be good and the bad units are going to be bad. There's really not much you can do about that, but like, you know, you can always do your best. Yes, there is a Live Alive banner. It's only got Ursted and Strabo and Odio O and Odio S. They're all good characters that I will not spoil anything about. Okay, I'm totally gonna spoil it. We've played Live Alive on stream before, guys. This is not a spoiler because it's been played on stream. So, so anyways, Ursted was my favorite character going into Live Alive, and when I got out of Live Alive, Ursted was my favorite character because Ursted is written very, very well. Ursted is like what would happen if you took Dimitri or Vel Norte and then you actually kind of made it like visible where they're breaking down. Dimitri does a good job of this from Fire Emblem Three Houses, but yeah, the way that you see Ursted going, I'm like, you know what? I see why you made the decisions you made. I get it. Do I like it? No, but I see it. And this is interesting to me because Ursted is marketed as a main character, where they end up as the villain, of course. But yeah, fun times. Do play the game. Live Alive is great. I highly recommend it. Give it a shot if you'd like. Yeah, only the medieval time characters, exactly. Yeah, I am a little bit sad about that because I would have liked Lei Kugo, who's probably my second favorite. If I were to give anyone second favorite, it would be her. Lei Kugo's freaking amazing, by the way.
Lei Kugo is like 1 out of 3 characters that you can choose from, right? That's
yeah.
Her whole deal. Yeah, you can choose the hero of that storyline.
Pretty much. And the fun part is that she is the only girl, so you have like a 1 in 3 chance of choosing her, and then she's 1 out of 8 main characters. So, not too much female representation in that game, but that's okay. I don't need like...
Sausage party.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need like female representation for a game to be good, and vice versa, you know? Like if a game was like all girls or something, I wouldn't judge it. Although I don't think that's happened. Like, other than in like romance games, right? Have we had like an adventure game that's just, oh, Toho. Yeah.
Toho is all girls.
Toho is all girls.
There are no men in Toho.
There we go. We figured it out. What's the opposite to Lord of the Rings? Toho. Easy. Game was made in the 90s, so sadly there wasn't much female rep. I mean, either way is good, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there shouldn't be like a focus on forcing female characters into the narrative. It should be more like, you have a good character. Their gender can play into the role in the story, but the character should be good, and I don't care what gender it is, as long as that gender makes sense for the character and is implemented well, and their character is actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ideal media world that we should be striving toward is... I mean, of course, we have to empower female characters to get them to even ground, but...
Right.
For gender to not be a mode of discrimination, but to be, like... you know, where character strengths are drawn. Exactly.
I think there was I mean, some of these cases, like, in some of these cases, you should actually play into the gender, right? Like, there are many good characters, very well-written characters, in which their gender informs certain decisions they make, and that makes sense. But, like, there is, okay, I think there's, like, a quote from, like, the guy who wrote the Alien movie or something, where someone asked him, like, hey, how'd you get the main character? Because the main character of the Alien movie is, like, a girl, right? Or, like, a woman or whatever. Yeah, so there's like, a quote that someone asked him, like, oh, how'd you write such, like a nice, well-written female character. And he's like, oh, well, the character was originally written to be a guy, and then we just made them a girl. And sometimes that works. That's the thing, right? Like, sometimes it doesn't matter so much. Sometimes it does, but yeah. It's an interesting little conundrum, I'm sure. I wouldn't judge, though. I feel like this is also impacted by the fact that a lot of my favorite media is, like, all guys at this point. Like, I guess this just keeps happening. Because a lot of my favorite media is old. That's the other problem.
True.
Like Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho type genre, those are all guys. Lord of the Rings, mostly guys. AON, of course, exists. Actually, I'll take it back. I feel like most of my favorite media is like either all guys or like all guys, and then there's like a few female characters, but they're written very well, so it doesn't even feel out of place for them to be there.
I just realized a copper demon doesn't have hooves. It's like themed after a goat, but does not have hooves.
Is it
has human feet?
Human feet? That's even creepier.
Well, actually, it just looks like a human giant zombie creature that's wearing a goat skull.
Oh.
It's very humanoid. Doesn't have many goat features at all. It has like a bony tail, but that's about it.
Huh. I don't know, man. That still sounds pretty creepy to me. Is it like a reverse satyr or something?
Dark Souls. It kind of looks like a satyr, yeah. I can see that, but there's less goat features.
Oh, okay.
It's just a person wearing a goat skull and has a tail and is wearing this like loincloth garb thing that kind of makes his legs look furry, but isn't really.
I guess that makes sense. The Capra demon? Yeah, Capra demon?
Capra demon.
Capra demon? Yeah. I think that's the one you meant.
Yes.
Capra demon.
Is apparently one of the iconic enemies of Dark Souls.
Oh. Well, what do you know? Have you fought multiple of them? Like, what makes it iconic?
It's just like, from what I can tell, it's like a newbie trap.
Oh, yeah. I see. So death.
An area of suffering.
So death is what makes it iconic.
It's not actually like this enemy that's the difficult part. It's the very small arena that you fight in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is fun. His boss arena is bullshit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Exactly. Yeah, apparently people call it the broom closet. Was that called?
The broom closet.
It's small, and he takes up like half of it.
Oh. That's fun.
It's interesting. It's a unique challenge. Because the boss itself isn't very strong.
I can respect a unique challenge.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like if the boss isn't strong, okay, so like you're forced to take the attacks, I'm assuming? Is that the problem?
No. The attacks are very strong, but he's squishy. So
okay.
You don't have to get very many hits on him to kill him.
Glass cannon? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, squishy in Dark Souls context means you gotta hit him like, about 10 times, but...
Okay. That's enough times, I guess. Linear art is so good, thank you. I am doing my best. I'll do my best. I'm getting better. I feel like there's always room for improvement, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yes, room for improvement. Let's go. Let's get better. I'm trying out a new style of shading today, actually. I'm going to see if I can get it to work. Yeah. I've not started yet, but I'm going to try it. And then if it doesn't work, I'm going to go back to my usual one.
Style entail?
Okay, so I did another piece with this newer style of shading, but it's just like trying to keep lights like different on one side and the other side. Like usually what I do is like I put the same lighting over the whole thing, but this one is like you got to like vary the shit and stuff. Yeah.
I see.
Here, I'm probably going to work on that one too, so at some point you guys will see it on stream, because I want to finish that up so I can post it. That one's a Zelda thing though, and I wanted to finish off this thing first, so.
So here's an interesting dust art fact.
Ooh.
I am very good at drawing goat skulls.
Why?
So in my high school art class, my teacher, who was kind of like an eccentric person,
just decided one day.
He was very much like an eccentric artist.
Okay.
He gave us a project where we had to draw a goat skull 30 different ways. So I really learned what a goat skull looks like.
Okay, but like why?
Because it was all about like creating different compositions out of the same subject material. And a goat skull has a lot of like really interesting textures and details, and like all the teeth are weirdly shaped, and like there's weird contours because it's a skull. Like, it's got very complex.
No. I feel like
shapes inside of it.
I feel like your teacher had ulterior motives. Exactly. I feel like your teacher was trying to summon the devil or something. You know, like.
Maybe he said he got them. He went to like a local butcher and got them.
Oh,
so-
you had actual goat skulls. Oh, never mind. Even.
Yeah, they were real. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, like he made us like each take one home and draw 30 different compositions for homework.
Take one home.
Yeah.
Here, this is your friendly neighborhood goat skull.
So, in this goat skull, I can tell you that the eyes are quite small.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you know?
It is pretty accurate, and actually, I only have the top jaw, so I don't know what the lower jaw looks like. But
Bro.
this guy has a lower jaw.
I love that. Look, Mom. Yeah, look, Mom. I got a goat skull at school today. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it was sitting on my desk for like a good week.
Oh. Well, frick.
I mean, if I could have... Ooh, another cool skull story.
Why do you have so many skulls going on in your life?
Well, the goat skull was all my high school teacher giving it to me, but
I think Dust has killed multiple people and a few goats.
I went... So, I live in not a rural area, but not very far from a rural area. And, it's the desert out here, so...
It's
like,
the desert out
it's
here.
a very typical, American desert.
Okay.
American desert that I can pretty easily access. And one of my coworkers lives in the... I shouldn't call it rural. It's like extreme suburban, like extremely undensely populated. It's very sparse.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, lots of land, and it's all just desert with tumbleweeds and like fucking owls. I think the owl has a part in this story because I found a cat skull.
Okay.
It looks like the skull of a domestic cat. I actually meant to like post it on Reddit to see if anybody could identify it for me, but I think it's a cat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's now sitting on my shelf.
So you just have a casual skull of a cat, like
Yeah,
chilling.
with all the teeth in it too.
Yay? Is that a good thing?
The lower jaw, part of it at least.
And okay, all right. Dust didn't pay for the DLC, so she only gets the exactly. This is what you get for not paying $20 to buy Revelations. Lol, JK. The goat skull stays on the table during dinner. It's a centerpiece. That's what it is.
There is a cat skull. Skulls look cool. I don't know. It's
I mean, yes, but also like how do you explain that to somebody who's like visiting, right? Like it's like, oh, what is this?
Explain it.
Because it's a goat skull or something. Why don't you just go about your business?
The goat skull is it's an art assignment. The cat skull is I found it. Like there's not much of an explanation.
Sure. All right then. That's sketch.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, the cat was probably somebody's pet before like a bird got to it, but you know.
Oh man. Well, what if it isn't a cat skull? That's the thing, right? Like, what if you've just been like, I don't know,
What else
holding...
would it be?
I don't know. I don't know what cat skulls look like. Do they look similar to
like,
human skulls?
No.
Okay, then it's
clearly
fine.
not a human skull. That's what makes it not suspicious. If I found a human skull, like...
And then you
adjacent
decided to
looking
keep
thing,
it. That would be a problem.
Of course I'd keep it, but I would also contact authorities.
Of course I'd keep it, she says.
Well, yeah. I could draw like 40 different compositions out of that shit.
I mean, yes, but also all of those compositions would have a human skull in them.
Why not?
Valid point.
Classic subject of art.
Human skulls. That's actually true. Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like a lot of artwork in general is like vaguely morbid, right? It's like the whole point.
Yeah.
All right, here.
Yeah, I do have a little bit of vulture culture in my hobbies.
Just keeping things.
Yeah.
That's fair. Keeping things is always a good reaction to finding something. Unless, of course, it's a human skull.
I mean, I can keep it if the police officers give it back.
You know what? They may, actually, at this point.
Apparently,
All right.
you can buy like a human humorous on Amazon or something.
Oh. Oh, like from like bodies that were like donated to science or something, maybe?
Probably.
Some guy is just like murdering people and selling the pieces on Amazon. I hope
Look,
not.
Not everything has to be like nefarious, okay?
Many
Human
things.
anatomy is out there for very innocuous reasons.
Okay, but many things that involve human skulls are usually nefarious.
Well, not usually.
Sometimes, fine.
Sometimes.
What do you call a Serenoa who disagrees with you? Oh, okay. Sereno, but like with like the no emphasized. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Serenope. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was close. I'm gonna give myself the point for that one.
yeah. There's a no in the name. God, there's an ad. Everybody, close your faces.
Close your faces.
Sorry.
Just in case, you know.
Okay. I did an okay job drawing this top jaw. I can't draw the bottom jaw though.
I gotta figure out what to do with this face part. I think I'll probably do it later. Because there's something missing in my artwork right now. Let's just do the shading, because that's the part I wanted to get to.
What do you mean, let's just do the shading?
Because shading is fun.
But
Yeah.
what if you're missing something?
Nah. I'll shade that part later. That's the easy answer. What do you call Serenoa while he's eating? Oh no. What is it? Let's hear it.
Serenama.
Ah, that could be good. Yeah. It was Serenama. You got it right. 1 point to Dust.
Sorry, who is this person constantly posting Serenoa puns?
Mask, you've been called out.
Oh, it's Mask.
Who is this person constantly posting puns? 'Tis you. Also, Don't Speak Renee continues in the background. Heck yeah. Great soundtrack. Love this one. Someone said recently on Reddit that Fire Emblem Awakening has one of the worst soundtracks, and I freaking disagree.
Why did they say that?
I don't know. It's so good.
They have bad taste, that's probably why.
True. No, I'm kidding. All right.
I shaded this wrong.
I gotta decide where the light's coming from too. I think it's gonna come from the other side. So let's color all this a little darker.
Is this also Hollow Knight? What is this?
Everything is Hollow Knight.
It says Nameless Song.
Oh,
Oh, I got no way to know what it is then.
nameless song. Wait, you said it's a playlist of only Dark Souls songs, am I right?
No, it didn't say it was Dark Souls songs. It was
Oh.
just. I think they took the atmosphere of Dark Souls and made a playlist. Made a
Oh,
lo-fi playlist out of it.
that's fun. Wanted to work from home tomorrow, but you're gonna end up going in. Ah, sad. Yeah, tomorrow I've got like a meeting with my boss's boss, and my
That's
project
fun.
isn't working as good as it should be, so I'm like, ugh, not looking
That's
forward to it.
fun.
I know, right?
Well, they better recognize none of it's your fault.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. Usually you just try things and see what happens, right? But like, whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think would be really difficult with your job is you don't know if things are going to work until, you invest a significant amount of time in it.
True, true. I did end up fixing like a decently important bug, so that's good. Because that shows that I've been like, doing things and that I can do things. That's always the thing, right? You want to prove to your bosses that you can do things. But we'll see.
So, Copper Demon has this really cool belt that looks like it's made out of, like, branches or vines.
It has a belt? Is this a demon or a human? I'm starting to think the
Looks like
game
it
is
could be
lying
just
to
a
you.
person.
It's just a human being. It's just a freaking normal person. What do you call a Norzelian princess if she was a bird? Okay, Norzelian princess. So it's gonna be either like Frederica or Cordelia. Any birds that sound like... Are you gonna like Stick the
Lin knew
word
of
dove
any
in there or
birds,
something?
then she will be able to answer.
I don't know any freaking birds. Yeah, this is... What are birds? Birds aren't real. Everyone knows this.
Birds are not real.
I give up, yes. I don't know enough about birds. Frederick Caw.
Ah.
Damn it. That's a pun on the level of Henry from Fire Emblem. Mask, I think you'd like Henry from Fire Emblem. Give it a play. Henry's this guy who constantly... He just walks around with like a army of crows and makes constant puns about them. Yeah, he's the guy with his eyes closed. Yes, you seem to know this one.
I already love this character.
I think Dust might actually like him too, actually. I take it back. I think Dust would really like him. He also murders a lot of... Okay, he does kind of worship Grima, but not really.
Also a pun?
Huh?
Murders?
Yeah, like he literally goes like murders and then like makes a Murder of Crows reference. He's like, he kind of worships the Dark God, but like not really. So it's fine. Like, hey, I mean, Tharsha worships the Dark God and she's still like a fan favorite character. That's because she's sexy, that's why. We all know why everyone likes Tharsha. It's not because of her personality.
It's because of her two personalities.
Yep. They literally had to censor the support conversation between her and, like, I think Naui or something. Because it was just all about her boobs, and they're like, frick man, we can't have this going across to American audiences. So we're gonna make her talk about her silky, shiny hair instead, and it's gonna be perfect. What do you call Norzelian health insurance? These are getting more and more wild by the second. What's it gonna be? Frederick Care. These are definitely getting... These are definitely getting to some level here. Hacking Medicare reference in my stream. This is what happens, isn't it? Yeah, hit me up when we have a healthcare video game. Oh, I guess we have like the old board game, like you know, the something. What's it called? Frick, Operation? Yeah. The normal one.
Healthcare board game.
I mean, no, but like yes.
I mean, it is.
No, but like maybe. Ooh, what is this music from? This one sounds great. Route 10, Pokemon Black and White, Smash 4. Huh. You know, that might be where I've heard it. I guess I might have heard it in Smash 4. Smash 4 was a while ago, though. All the memes about Chrom not getting in there were the best. Okay.
Machete!
Drawing axes, are we?
Machete. I think they're... Somebody told me they're machetes.
Machetes are a type of axe, right?
Are they a type of axe? They're a type of
No.
knife. Aren't they?
No, machetes are like big, like sword-like axe things, no?
I guess they're used like axes.
I guess they kind of do look like swords, that's true. Yeah, they're swords
They're
used as
the
axes.
They're the overlap between a sword and an axe.
It is a big knife, that's true. Yeah, fair enough. It's a good point. It's more of a knife than an axe, you're right.
A knife.
A knife. It's more of a knife than an axe. Alright, now all the light is supposed to be coming from this side. Which means I have to, like, actually look at things and do stuff. Something like this, maybe? Yeah. When you find out halfway through. And you're like, ah, damn it, I gotta go back now.
I'll draw his arms crossed, because he does that, like, cross-arm thing, right?
See, you keep on mentioning this Capra demon, and all I'm imagining is Asterius from Hades.
No, he's not a minotaur.
He's not a minotaur? Sad.
He actually just looks like a dude wearing a goat skull.
Oh. Less than a minotaur, then. At the lunch place you were at today, they labeled the plastic knives as snives. Like Snivy, like the Pokemon?
Wait, why were they named Snives?
I mean, why wouldn't they be named... I don't know, I have no idea. I'm immediately... yeah, the first thing I think of is Snivy. It's a Pokemon, right? It's like a Gen something starter. I don't remember which gen. I think black, right? Black and white? Black and white starter is Snivy?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't know for sure.
It was my starter of choice.
Oh, really?
Games.
Oh.
Yeah, Snivy. Smug Leaf.
Smug Leaf?
Yeah.
Is that the second?
He's a leaf. No.
Oh. I'm like, that's it's a valid Pokemon
name that people gave him before they knew what he was actually called.
Yeah, I could see that actually. That's true. Snivy does look
like
very smug.
Situation.
It's Snivy, Servine, Superior. I've read the black and white manga, so I should know this, but I don't.
You should.
That's true. It's been too long for me. Been way too long. See, Smug Leaf does actually sound like a Pokemon game. It could sound like...
Does, yeah.
Yeah. But it would be like a thief sort of thing, you know? Because it would be like smuggle.
Oh. Yeah.
So you could see that, like a thief Pokemon type thing. Or maybe like a bratty, cocky Pokemon. Yeah, which I mean, I guess is Snivy. Like, have you seen that thing? It does look smug. I can see why the name came about. Makes total sense to me.
Leaf.
Smug Leaf. Leaf of Smug. Or like Mug Leaf. Ugg Leaf.
Wow.
It's just an unattractive looking leaf. Well, that's just rude. Wait, so Pokemon names are all just the things that they say, right? Like, I think that's how you name a Pokemon, is you just take what it says and you, like, name it that.
In the anime, I guess.
Well, in all things, right? I think they're supposed to make the sound of their name, right?
Oh, but in the game, they just make, like, animalistic noises.
Oh, actually? Oh.
Yeah. If Pokemon have any dialogue, it's not really their name.
Oh. I didn't know that. I've played Red and Ruby, but I just assumed that in the newer games they, like, you know, I don't know, made their actual noises or something.
No.
Oh, never mind then. Wait, that means that some professor somewhere, if a Pokemon was to be named Ugleaf, that means a professor somewhere took a look at this Pokemon and went like, damn, that one looks real bad.
I mean, Perugly is a thing. That's a Pokemon.
Oh, actually? You mean so this actually happened?
It's a giant fat cat.
Oh. Well, that's just rude.
I know.
That's just extremely mean. Somebody needs to get, we need to cancel the Pokemon professors, whichever gen that's from. I don't know which gen, but cancel them.
For whatever reason, it evolves from Glammeow, which is glamorous.
Oh, it evolves from that? Oh.
It evolves from a pretty cat into what they conceive, what they say is an ugly cat. I don't
Interesting.
think Perugly is that ugly, actually. It just looks like a Pokemon.
I think there was just one professor who, like, really had it out against, like, the...
I guess so, yeah.
They're like, frick. Maybe they, like, got beaten a contest by it or something. They're like, okay, alright. Revenge. Can we have a grass dog Pokemon called Pugleaf? That would be fun.
Pugleaf!
Pugleaf. I like that. I feel like that should already exist too. Like this just, it feels like a valid Pokemon idea. And to me, like every valid Pokemon idea feels like it must already exist. Yeah, no. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I missed one. What do you call an undead Azelheart? Oh gosh. Okay, so like Primrose. No. I'm terrible at this. What do you call a trickster? I don't know either of them. Trickster. Oh, God damn it. Risen only means undead in freaking Awakening, but I'll take that. Primrose. This doesn't even sound like her name. This is just starting to... Wait, I guess Ruse works. That's true. You have to... Don't you have to have the name be in there somewhere? Isn't that a requirement?
There's no requirements. They made up the game.
This is true. Oh, this has to be Wind Waker. Is this Wind Waker? We've heard this before. Yeah! Windfall. I love Windfall. Ah, okay. What about an Azelheart as a bird? Ooh. I don't know. There's more Roost? God damn it. How many of these are you gonna come up with? There's so many.
Bad. Not gonna lie.
Oh man. They're great.
Trusty longsword.
Is that what you would use as a weapon? A longsword?
It's what I've been using.
Longswords are good, but I'm gonna say, if you need reach, go for spear.
The spear sucks.
Spears are cool. I don't know about in this game though. I guess in Cadence of Hyrule I also don't prefer the spear. Maybe this is why you don't have a BF, they'd become deaf by your puns.
Wow.
Aww. Hey. I'm sure there are many people out there who appreciate your puns, myself included. They're nice puns. What do you call Azelheart coffee? Primroast. I know this one. Haha. Haha. Cut you off. Cut you off at the pass. Let's go. Wait, that kind of sounds good, actually. You've done it. Yeah, no, it could be. Octopath Cafe, that is a real thing. That's a real thing. It was there. I went. It was great.
You went there, yeah.
I did. That's awesome. But it was themed on OT2, so there was no, there's no Primrose things. Tressa treats, that sounds delicious. Yeah, honestly, all the dishes were pretty well done. Like, they were decently inspired by the characters. I was impressed. Many of them were, like, straight up actual references to the game, which I always appreciate. Like, the Hikari dish... So there was, like, one drink and one dish for each character. And the Hikari dish was like a azuki bean porridge, which is, like, actually in the game. Like, you can...
Nice.
Yeah, you can actually freaking get it in the game from people, and there's like a conversation, like a support conversation where Hikari talks to, like, I think Agnea or something, and he's like, oh yeah, like a lot of my people eat azuki bean porridge after, after a war, and it symbolizes the the death of our comrades and their blood or something like that, and I was like, oh shit, Hikari, oh my gosh. But it was cool. And then Oswald's dish was like a Like a goulash, which is also in the game. Like Oswald talks about his wife making him goulash when he comes home. Which is also dark because if you've played the game, you know that Oswald was accused of murdering his wife and child. So good times, good choices of dish. Some of them were like, oh, this is a missed opportunity. Like you could have done this one extra thing. I think for like Casti, the dish was like a... Actually, I don't remember the dish for Casti, but I remember the... I think it was like some sort of a healthy-ish type of like salad noodle thing. I was like, okay, that's fine. Because apothecary, right? But for her drink, it was like a blue ramune soda, which was really good. But I was like, oh man, you could have made this purple rain. It would have been so dark, but you could have done it. Like if they had done something in there with like the purple rain or tried to make it like the snowdrop cure or whatever it's called, that would have been awesome. I guess that would have been a spoiler though. So instead it was like an herbal ramune soda thing. So I was limited in what I could have, by the way, so I didn't get to taste everything. I went twice. I went once during the first half of the thing and once during the second half. This was only in Japan, unfortunately, so... So it's not like I could have gone back over and over again or anything, but... At this point, I'm willing to throw some of my money at Square. But yeah, I was pretty limited in what I could get also by the fact that I am vegetarian, so I couldn't eat... I couldn't eat most of the dishes. Fortunately for me, this ended up working out in my favor because the only two dishes I could eat were Hikari and Agneas, and I was like, oh damn, this is... if I had to choose... if I had to choose two of the characters, I might have chosen Hikari and Agneas, so... Primrose Puffs. They actually had, I think, Octopuffs as like a...
Octopuff.
Yeah, like little... I think they were like little takoyakis or something, but they were called Octopuffs.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Something like that. And then there were 8 different sauces, like one for each of the characters. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And I would get it if I could eat it, but I can't, so. Wait, that's morbid? Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Hey, in the actual game, we go about killing our animal companions, okay? Like, this is Pokemon, but with murder. I actually really love... Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do. This is normal. It's part of the mechanic of the game. They just decided, they're like, hey, we're gonna make this game similar to Pokemon. Like, one of the characters is basically a Pokemon trainer. Except she can also cook and eat her Pokemon. Or feed them to the rest of the party, I guess you can do that too. Lin, no. It's okay, Haunted will never eat Lind. Right? Right? I guess there's like a difference. Actually, that's an interesting question. Like, what stops Ochette from eating like Akala? Or it's the fact that they can talk, isn't it?
Yeah, can't eat those talking animals.
See, this is the real question. Like, can all animals talk to Ochette? Like, can Ochette just talk to animals? Or is it that, like, Juva and Mahina are special? Professor Oak was gonna cook Ash's Krabby. He's a savage. Okay, no, here's the other thing. In the Pokemon universe, they have meat. Like, they very clearly eat meat, like, multiple times. They're definitely eating meat.
There's no animals to be seen.
It's all Pokemon. Yeah, you're eating, like, a Pidgeot or whatever. Like... It's true. It's not a problem. I think that's pretty normal, but like it makes sense, right? Like you could eat like certain animals in real life and you would also maybe have them as pets.
I mean, canonically, Slowpoke tails are eaten, so...
Yeah, there's like a drug business going on with Slowpoke tails that Team Rocket does. So there you go, right? It's pretty normal. I don't think that's an issue. This is the same problem that I had with that TV show, Frick, what is it? The Dragon Prince. This is the same problem I had with Dragon Prince.
Yeah, just kill the deer and heal your brother.
Yeah, just kill the freaking deer. Like, it's fine. It's literally not a problem. Oh, Pokemon does have real animals too? Ooh, I mean, you never see them in the games. They're not in the games, they're not in the manga. They must be in the anime. Your Pokemon headcanon is that Pokemon are virtual beings. Isn't that just Digimon? Like, isn't that another thing?
Monster something something.
Digimon are the champions. That's how it goes. I know that. Okay. I feel like if Pokemon were like virtual creatures, then there would be less of like a there's like nurses for them and such, right? Right? Oh yeah, I guess you do literally store Pokemon in PCs.
Yeah.
That's suspicious, you're
They
right.
can be turned into data and stuffed inside a ball.
That is also true. Nurse Joy is a computer programmer? Find out next time.
Ooh, yeah, she just resets their HP to full.
She's like, oh kid, don't you know you can do this easy?
Yeah, just press the button.
Child, simply press button, you will be fine.
Nurse Joy turned out to be a software engineer.
I knew it. Audino? Oh yeah, Chansey, Comfy, yeah. I remember some of those. I think it's like Comfey, like I think that's actually correct, yeah. Maybe?
Oh, really?
Maybe? I don't know.
I've never heard of this Pokemon.
I feel like I've heard of that. I could be wrong though. I know Audino because it's in the manga. And I think it's Gen 3, which means I remember it even more. Pokemon is Westworld. Everyone's using AR. That becomes really dark all of a sudden when you realize that people are like straight up dying. Oh wait, I guess they only die in the manga. Never mind.
That's what makes the manga good.
That is what makes the manga good.
They're not afraid to go dark.
Read the manga, guys. It's really good. It is a kids manga, but it's like a good kids manga.
It's like a good kids manga that gets pretty serious sometimes.
Sometimes. I mean, yeah, like for a kids manga, it gets pretty serious. I agree.
I am proud of my framing here.
Comfy had an ability called Triage and had a healing move called Floral Healing. Oh. I mean, I guess by that logic, there's a lot of different healing Pokemon, aren't there? Like, I feel like, in general, for a Pokemon to have a healing ability is not too rare. Like, any healing ability.
Yeah, they just go in and edit the HP data.
Porygon, the ultimate healing Pokemon.
Heck yeah.
I did like Porygon. Do you have a favorite Pokemon, Dust? I forgot.
Pidgeot.
Oh. Why?
Bird?
Well, yeah, but there's many birds to choose from.
That's true. I did really like, Sword and Shield's Corviknight, because it's just really cool and a cool type combination. Steel and flying, really useful. And very strong. And really cute.
Fair.
But Pidgey was the first Pokemon I ever caught, because I played, I think my first game to complete was Heart Gold. I did play Red and then lost my save file in the middle and could not play anymore because I couldn't bear it. But yeah, I played Heart Gold and Pidgey is the first Pokemon I can remember catching. I caught it at level 2, raised it to level 100 and went to fight Red's Pikachu with it.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is a terrible, like, matchup because it's flying and Pikachu has a Volt Tackle, but
I
still beat him because it was level 100.
Yeah, powering your way through.
Your favorite Pokemon to beat theirs, so...
That's true. I think there's there's something to be said for that.
Yeah, there's a satisfaction in that.
What's my favorite? My favorite is probably Alakazam.
Alakazam's great.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I need to send you this meme that I found.
Is it the meme of Alakazam can only learn 4 moves? Because I love that meme.
No, but
it's a good one.
Is also good.
I guess if I had to pick a second favorite just from the manga, I really loved the Milotic arc.
Which arc is that?
It's like when Ruby does his whole thing. Like, you know how Ruby has like a Feebas? And and like he's always kind of like, oh, this is freaking ugly.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, it was so cute.
Yeah.
Also, Ruby is my favorite. I freaking loved Ruby so much. The character, I mean. The game is
I've
good
done a
too, but
playthrough as Ruby.
I did do a playthrough of Pokemon Ruby as Ruby. It was so fun. I had to use a few cheats because I was on an emulator. On the emulator I had at least, you couldn't grow berries because there was no, like the time thing was broken. So I had to use one cheat to allow myself to just get berries. And then, because Ruby in the manga wins every Pokemon contest, that's like his whole thing, is that he's like actually decent at battling. Like he's actually pretty good at battling. But ever since a specific incident as a child, he doesn't want to battle anymore. And he's like a fabulous freaking man and wants to win every Pokemon contest.
Which is great.
Which is great, and I love it. Exactly. It's such a nice twist for like a main character. Because we've had like, what, 2-3 arcs up to this point? Where like, you know, red and then yellow and blue and green and obviously gold and silver. And like all the main characters are like, we gotta battle and like, yeah, let's prove our strength, right? And this guy is like, okay, listen.
but I want to win beauty contests.
Exactly. And like I myself am not very into fashion at all, like anyone will tell you, but I thought it was great. I was like, that's such a cool character arc. And then Sapphire, the girl, is like really, really into battling, and she's like, yeah, let's freaking beat people up. I'm gonna live in the wilds and wear grasses. Let's skirt.
Isn't she like kind of crazy? Like
she's
a little insane.
She's like a little insane, but like in the best way, you know?
Yeah.
They're also really cute together. I think that was like, because I read the Pokemon manga, well, I actually think I read the Four Swords manga first, and then I must have read this sometime after that. But I think both of them were things I read like as a child. After I left the time bubble, like I didn't have it in the time bubble or anything, but still one of the first things I read in terms of, I think I read that before I even knew what manga or anime was. So I think like Sapphire and Ruby was one of the first things I was like, oh, this is a nice ship. Like I could get behind this ship. Your favorite Shaman? Oh, that's like, is that the purple cat? Am I thinking of the wrong
Shaman's
Pokemon?
Great.
Is it like the,
no, Shaman's the legendary that looks like a hedgehog until it turns into a dog-looking thing.
Oh, okay, I don't know this one, yeah.
It's the grass flying.
Grass flying?
Well, in the sky form, but in the round form that I don't remember the name of, it looks like a hedgehog and is grass type, I think.
Oh. Yeah, I definitely don't know this one.
Didn't Shaman have an arc in the Pokemon manga?
Does it? Maybe if I saw it, I'd have to look. Wait, let me look it up. Shaman. Gardevoir. Yeah, everybody likes Gardevoir. I'm a fan of Gardevoir. Gardevoir has an arc in the manga. Cause of like Wally. I think Wally gets the Ralts from like Ruby or something. And then it becomes like a whole thing. Okay, Shaman. Pokemon. Oh. Yes, I do remember the appearance of this. But I don't remember if it had any arcs. This must be from a newer one. It just doesn't remind me of the older gens.
It might not happen. I can't really remember.
Your favorite from the anime is Team Rocket's Meowth. Ay!
Rocket's Meowth, the only Pokemon who can express his true feelings.
Yeah, I actually have to agree with that, because, you know, freaking he can talk. Excuse me, that's awesome. Yeah, Meowth, that's right. Shaman is the grass hedgehog from Sinnoh. Okay, that's one gen further than the ones I know well. Favorite from the game is probably Snorlax. Yo, Snorlax is good. Gotta love Snorlax. Snorlax does what Snorlax wants, and that's like freaking incredible.
Aaron, you type Steelix. Is that your favorite Pokemon?
Steelix? I should know that one.
It's
I think that's
what Onyx revolves into.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Steelix, I know for sure has an arc in Pokemon Adventure.
Probably. That's one of the earlier ones too, I think.
With Jasmine.
Oh.
Her name is Jasmine, right? The Steel type gym leader.
Okay, I don't remember this at all.
It's one of the earlier ones. It's either Red or Fire Red.
Okay, yeah, it is one of the earlier ones.
Where they don't even know that Steel type is a thing that exists.
Oh yeah. They're like, whoa, a new type. That's gotta be confusing, actually, to all the Pokemon researchers out there, like, just being like, hey, find a whole new freaking type of Pokemon.
Yeah, and she reveals it during, like, a contest, too.
Oh. Wait, I do remember this. This is,
It's during
gold,
the
isn't
very,
it?
like, finale, yeah.
Isn't this, like, gold? Like, it's not,
Oh,
like,
is it gold?
it's just normal gold, right? No?
Oh, is it? I don't remember.
I feel like steel was introduced in, like, normal gold, in the manga at least. I
Was
don't know about the
it?
games. Yeah?
You know what? That would make sense, yeah. That's probably it.
Because it has to make sense with the games, too, and I feel like steel has been around for a while, right?
True.
Was steel in the first games? No, right? They just keep adding types. They just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? There. Okay. I guess I'll just erase this. Okay. There. Ah! Drops things, picks them up again. It's all good.
Okay. I'm probably gonna take 2 drawing stream sessions to finish this drawing.
Ooh.
But I'm liking how this is coming along so far.
Nice.
Need to do some rendering.
Rendering. Yeah, I think it'll take me a little longer to finish this one too. Also, it is nearly 8, right? Yeah, it's currently a Serenoa mannequin. Yeah, I just didn't do a face. Frick it, man. I'll do the face later. It's okay.
Has
It's
an entire sketchbook filled with mannequins.
I do. Yeah. Faces are hard. Frick faces.
Hey, at least you draw them now.
That's true. I do draw them now. Serenoa will have a face by the time it's done, I promise. It's okay. He's faceless because he hasn't had the conviction yet, you know, to choose a face. Serenoa knows. God damn it. How many puns will we come up with in this one freaking session? Alright. Serenoseless. Oh man. It's like one of those anime flashbacks where you don't remember the faces. Isn't that for like unimportant characters? Poor Serenoa. He's like the main character of his game. I feel like Serenoa is more of a Crom in his game, where like he's a main character, he's the main character, sure, but like a lot of people prefer the other characters to him to the point where like like if there was like a Fire Emblem Engage for Triangle Strategy, Serenoa wouldn't be chosen, it would be like Frederica or something. Frederica hit her head a little bit too hard and she's like, what does that guy look like again? You know, the one that's supposed to be my husband and all that. Even more reason for this to be Crom. Serenoa is Crom. Find out next time on Fire Emblem Engage. I want to draw Rafal, that's the thing. I really want to draw Rafal, but I've started drawing Rafal like at least like 5 or 6 times and just haven't been able to do a good job at it. I don't know what it is about Rafal that makes him so hard for me specifically to draw, but I don't know. Maybe it's like the months of trauma from fighting him in Xenologue 6. But it was fun though, it was so fun. I want to draw Rafal, but ugh. It'll happen.
You actually spent months?
I didn't end up streaming Triangle Strategy that often there, and in the middle I took breaks to play the actual main storyline, but yeah, I think so. I think I had, like, I've never played a map more than, like, I've never retried a map more than once. In, like, any of the Triangle Strategy runs and any of the Fire Emblem runs, I tried this map 6 times.
Wow.
Like, that's how hard it was. It was very fun, though. It was so good. And to be fair, one of those runs crashed. Like, I was, like, multiple hours in and it freaking crashed in the middle. And then another run was, like, another 2 runs were way at the beginning when I didn't even have any of the skills necessary and, like, there was no chance of me winning anyways. But still, 3 tries for a map. That's insane. If they did a sequel, he needs to be more of a badass. Yeah, well, I guess they kind of... It made sense with, like, the whole, like, build up your conviction as you go type of thing. So I could see that, but I agree. I'd like him to have a little bit more of a personality. Maybe one that even changes based on the routes you take, you know? That'd be cool. That'd be chill.
Oh, I meant to draw the dogs too, but I forgot.
More dogs to draw? Always more dogs to draw. What do you call Norzelian fish? Oh gosh. Okay, Norzelian fish. What kind of a fish? What kind of a fish would have a pun name in it? I give up. Okay, what is it?
Not like you know any fish either.
True. Frederick Carp. God damn it. These are definitely getting less believable. I like them though. Oh, is this Skyward Sword? I think it is. Yeah. Wait, maybe it isn't. Has to be though. Yeah. Just imagine a carp with Frederica's face on it. Oh, I'm imagining a Magikarp with Frederica's face on it. Sounds much worse.
Until it turns into Gyarados with Frederica's face on it.
That's what happens when you threaten her people. She just shows up and goes full insane.
Still with the Gyarados wide mouth expression.
True. Yeah. With her hair, yeah, with the pink flowing hair, because you know, wouldn't be Frederica without the hair. Obviously, she wouldn't be Razone then. I've been watching Hunter x Hunter recently, and I feel like Kurapika should meet up with Frederica. Not that they have similar storylines or anything, but just like, I feel like they'd get along. Oh, you want revenge for your people? So do I. What? And then we'll kind of do something like this. Yeah. I feel like I should know this song. We've played this one before, haven't we? Ah, freaking Mario Kart for the Wii. But Daisy Circuit was never a good one, so I'm excused for not knowing it. I definitely judged all of the tracks in Mario Kart. Like, some of them are very good and deserve many replays, and some of them are just bad. Like, uninspired, I guess, is how you become a bad track. Did you play Mario Kart for the Wii, Dust?
No, I haven't played any Mario Kart game.
Oh.
Dude, I'm like Mario illiterate.
What? You gotta play, like, at least one Mario Kart.
Alright, well, you gotta play at least one.
I've played half a Sonic.
I've also played half a Mario.
That's true, you have played half a Mario.
You should play one of the Sonic racing games. Where they put everyone in a car because
right.
Nobody can compete with Sonic.
I'm still shocked that they actually made that. Oh man.
Or hoverboards. That's the thing.
Oh, some of them have hoverboards. Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's too fancy. Yeah, in Mario Kart it's all carts and then some bicycles, I think, like some motorbikes.
This is true.
Yeah.
I do know about Mario Kart, but I haven't actually played.
Huh.
It's like cultural osmosis. You can't not know about Mario.
That's true. I think it just shows up in places.
Yeah, and if you like get together with friends or like go to a party, it's always happening.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's a good point. People play like Mario Kart or Smash at like parties too often.
Yeah.
And people tend to know things. Like recently I dressed up as Ness for a Halloween party, right? And I kind of expected, like, this is a group of people that doesn't really play too many video games. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna explain my costume. I'm gonna be like, I am Ness from the video games, right? But I walked in and like multiple people, some girls even, were like, hey, that's Ness. And I was like impressed.
Is that the effect of Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah. Most people were like, oh, that's Ness from Smash Brothers. And I'm like, yeah.
Smash, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think any of them had ever played Earthbound before. I'm pretty sure. I didn't really ask every single person at the party, but I can tell ya. Based on my knowledge of these friends, I do not think they are the sort to have played Earthbound. But I guess everybody is the sort to have potentially played Smash at least once nowadays, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Pirate Serenoa when agreed.
When I've played with you.
True, actually. I did start a few Smash games in my time. When I went to like, what do they call the ending dance in high school? Like prom? Yeah, when I went to prom, I brought my 3DS and I had a few friends bring theirs as well and I started a little Smash tournament. It was very fun.
Of course you were playing Smash at prom.
What else am I gonna freaking do at prom?
Some people would, Smash the other way, but you had to,
I rejected all people who asked me out and then played Smash. That's what I did.
Bro.
It was a good time. It was a good time. Lin smashed bros. Okay, listen.
Yeah, smashed a lot of bros that prom night.
In the non-traditional sense. I don't think I won the tournament either. Like Dust beat me. People have made the joke before, alright, folks? Yeah, you have to realize I was like, I know a lot about Smash Brothers, and I've played a lot of Smash Brothers, but am I like a pro? Nah, I don't think so. I can beat anyone who doesn't know what they're doing, obviously, and I can beat some people who have played casually. I can beat most people who have played casually. I've 100%ed World of Light, but that unfortunately doesn't make me good at fighting human opponents. I can beat the AI, but not like normal humans. Because I haven't really had any like humans to practice against, you know? Like who's gonna be playing Smash with me?
Can't you just find like online opponents these days?
If I bought Nintendo Switch Online, maybe, but I do not have Nintendo Switch Online.
No,
Yeah, you have to buy it.
That was a separate thing.
You gotta buy it. It is a separate thing. Many sad.
Everything is separate nowadays.
I know, right? It sucks. Subscription costs. All of them. Oh, okay. It is 8:11, which is 1 minute past 8:10, and I do need to unfortunately head out now. I gotta go, like, do work or something, because I want to have something. I don't know if I'm gonna finish by tomorrow, but, like, wish me luck. I'll do my best. And I'll see you all tomorrow for, what day is it tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah. I'll be playing Fire Emblem. We're gonna go on to chapter 20. Oh, no, wait. We're playing Celica's chapter. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna play Celica's chapter, and it's gonna be great. I'll see you all there, folks. Bye.
Alright, Wednesday, I am playing Dark Souls.
We'll
see what's beyond the Copper Demon.
Dark Souls. Yeah, I'll be...
We'll go into the depths. We already know what's there. But
Hey. I'll be playing COTC on Wednesday, probably. And then Friday, we've got a new game coming out. I'm going to be playing Super Mario RPG. I think it's coming out then. I think I will get the game on time, because this time, finally, I'm getting it digitally. Heck yeah. So I'll be playing that. Looking forward to it, and I'll see you all there. Who can we raid? Who is doing a stream today? Looks like Errant is on the lines. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Errant. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.